What's up guys, I'm Sid Vicious here, and today we're diving into an exciting reveal for Leagues 5. The Teleport Relics have been unveiled and we've got the entire tier to look at this time. This is huge because now we can start strategizing and planning some of our path through the league. So let's break down these relics, compare their features, and figure out which one might be the best fit for your gameplay style. Make sure to check out the links in the description for resources. Let's get started. First up, let's introduce the three teleport relics: Fairy's Flight, Bank Heist, and Clue Compass. Each of these relics offers unique teleportation abilities that can significantly impact how you navigate the game. So let's go into it individually. First up, Fairy's Flight, which allows you to teleport to any Fairy's Ring, Spirit Tree, any tool leprechaun. These three teleport options are extremely powerful. Fairy's Flight was introduced last year and it's back. Access to all Fairy's Ring and Spirit Trees opens up the map significantly, giving you some good mobility. Plus, being able to teleport directly to Tool Leprechaun means instant access to farming patches. If you're into farming or need to get around quickly, this relic is a strong contender. Next we have the Bank Heist relic. This one lets you teleport to any bank chest, and any deposit box. This offers pretty good utility, especially for those who value quick banking and inventory management. Being able to teleport directly to any bank location can save you a lot of time, whether you're looking into skilling, bossing, or need to switch gear frequently. It's a straightforward relic but needs a closer look. Finally, the most unique of the bunch, the Clue Compass. This relic allows you to teleport to any stash unit and they don't have to be built. Your last red clue step, except for NPC kill steps, and follow the bar. This is insane. The Clue Compass opens up so many teleportation options because clue steps and stash units are scattered all over the game. Essentially, with some management, you can teleport to virtually any chunk in the game. It's a game changer for clue hunters and offers creative ways to navigate the world. Now let's compare these relics to see how they stack up against each other. I created a little chart with the relics at the top, which are Fairy's Flight, Bank Heist, and Clue Compass, and the features down the side, which they offer Fairy Ring access, Spirit Trees, farming routes, bank access, and unique features. So let's break it down. Let's start with access to Fairy Rings. And Fairy's Flight offers the direct access to all Fairy Rings immediately. Bank Heist, you can teleport to the Zenaris Bank and then walk to the Fairy Ring. Clue Compass, use a stash unit in the Enchanted Valley, which is near a Fairy Ring. So while all relics offer some access to Fairy Rings, Fairy's Flight provides the most direct and convenient access. Next up, access to Spirit Trees. For Spirit Trees, Fairy's Flight offers direct teleportation to any Spirit Tree. Bank Heist, you would have to teleport to the Grand Exchange deposit box, then use the nearby Spirit Tree. For Clue Compass, you would teleport to the stash unit at the Grand Exchange, then use the Spirit Tree again. And of course, Fairy's Flight offers the most straightforward access. Now let's talk about some farming routes. Fairy's Flight offers direct teleport to any tool leprechaun, which are located at every farming patch. If you're into farming, this relic is absolutely the best. Now, looking at the other two relics, I'm comparing some farming patches, primarily focused on herb patches. So, Bank Heist primarily gives you quick access by having the Farming Guild Bank, but you need to have other methods to reach the different patches. For Clue Compass, offers some options. For example, Mauritania, you can teleport near the memorial, near the herb patch. In Ardi, you can teleport to the Legends Guild Gate, which is close to a farming patch. And for Catherby Bank, which is also near a farming patch. If farming is your priority, Fairy's Flight is the clear winner here. Now onto bank access. Bank Heist teleports you to any bank chest, or deposit box. This is its primary function, so it's extremely strong. Ferry's Flight, best bank access is teleporting to the Grand Exchange Spirit Tree, then banking there. Early game this is solid, and it gets better if you unlock Zaya and the Farming Guild. Clue Compass, teleport to the Shiloh Village stash unit, which is extremely close to the bank, potentially 1 or 2 tiles away. While Bank Heist gives you the most options, the other relics provide very efficient banking methods as well. Let's look at each relic for its unique feature. Ferry's Flight has access to the Tool Leprechauns, which opens up teleportations to various niche locations, offering versatility beyond farming. Bank Heist, particularly useful in newer regions like Zaya and Varlamore, which have many banks but fewer stash units and fairy rings. Clue Compass, the ability to teleport to your current clue step and stash units scattered throughout the game world, allows for some insane mobility and utility. However, teleporting and saving those locations requires some micromanage for your clue scrolls. So, what are you teleporting around for? What's your main goal? Fast banking is essential for quick gear swaps, resupplying, and efficient gameplay. Access to specific content depending on your focus, be it farming, clue scrolls, bossing. You'll want a relic that gets you closest to that content. Consider how each relic aligns with your gameplay style. Let's look at some interesting ways to use these relics. Clue Compass and Bearer runs. You can perform super fast Bearer runs by defeating the Bearer's brother whose gear you want, for example Aram, so just taking out one of them, using the stash unit teleport to go directly to the Bearer's chest, looting the Bearer's chest, and then teleporting to the starting point with either the Arceus spellbook, the Grimoire, or saving a clue step at the Strange Old Man and repeating. With Last Recall, this process becomes even faster. When it comes to Bank Heist for early game navigation, regions like Zaya and Varlamore, which have many banks but fewer other teleport options, will allow Bank Heist to help you get around. It'll be useful for questing and early game skilling. And finally, Ferry's Flight will be perfect for farming optimization. Teleports you directly to every farming patch via the Tool Leprechaun. It also provides access to niche locations like certain quest areas or resource spots, great for those focusing on farming as a key skill. From my personal experience in previous leagues, I used Ferry's Flight on one account and Globetrotter on the other account. Both accounts had similar farming levels, showing that while Ferry's Flight is great for farming, you can still manage without it if farming isn't your main focus. Bank access was a major consideration with Ferry's Flight. I used the Grand Exchange for banking until I unlocked better options. In the late game, teleporting often boils down to using Last Recall and house teleports for bossing and content spamming, which was the case for both of my accounts. Understanding your endgame goals helps in choosing the relics that will benefit you the most. For me, even though Ferry's Flight was the favorite last league and I did enjoy using it, I don't think it's comparable here this year around. Let's evaluate Bank Heist next. While Bank Heist seems strong, it's a bit underwhelming in practice, and here's why. Banks are generally placed away from their high tier content to maintain game balance. Teleporting directly to a bank doesn't necessarily get you closer to that action. The other relics can get you extremely close to certain content and provide decent banking options. Unless you have a specific strategy in mind that requires constant banking and utilizing bank locations, Bank Heist might not offer as much compared to the other relics. Now let's look at the power of the Clue Compass. The Clue Compass stands out because Clue steps are scattered throughout every region and in almost every chunk. With some management, you can effectively teleport to any location in the game. It's incredibly strong for overall mobility and access to various content. Even if you find clues annoying, the utility provided by this relic is hard to ignore. For my playstyle, where I value flexibility and don't mind a bit of micromanagement, Clue Compass is my top choice. So, which relic should you choose? If farming is your main focus and you want the easiest access to patches, go with Fairy's Flight. If you're considering the bank heist, I would be very cautious because I think this relic is a trap. Having direct bank access is nice, but the other relics offer that, and you only need one bank access, not all of them. If you want the most mobility and don't mind managing clue scrolls a bit, Clue Compass is the way to go. It offers reliable teleports via stash units and some unique teleports through clue scroll steps. For me, the Clue Compass offers the most versatility and aligns best with my gameplay style. I'll be choosing it on both of my accounts. Remember, the best relic is the one that fits your goals and enhances your enjoyment of the game. Consider what content you'll be focusing on and choose accordingly. That's all I have for today's reveal and my thoughts on the Teleport Relic. I hope this breakdown helped you make an informed decision for your own League's journey. Let me know in the comments which relic you're leaning towards and why. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all the latest Leagues 5 content. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.